morning, Jasper High School. I'm Kathleen Messmer.
And I'm Chloe Berger.
And you're watching this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly. Welcome back, and we hope you all had a good summer break.
Some of you may have had high expectations for this summer, but it didn't exactly go the way you planned.
Wake up.
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Off from my city, off from my home. We're flying up no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket. Got that good. Ow! Today I don't feel like doing anything. I just wanna lay in my bed. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive. And I don't need nobody else, nuh-uh. If I was you, I'd wanna be me too. I'd wanna be me too.
As we are easing into the new school year, many of you are requesting class changes and schedule changes.
Mr. Eubler and Mr. Yoakum are doing their best to please everyone and make it a great school year for you all.
All right, hey guys, another item of business here today as we talk about our junior business is schedule changes. I hope that every time that you come into our office, when you leave, you know that we care about you. And I care very much that you get the classes that you need to graduate, the classes that you need for your diploma type, and for whatever your career interest might be. Please understand, though, that if you make a schedule change, your schedule may change. And we try to do a good job of building a schedule for those things, the classes you need to graduate for your diploma type and your career. But we cannot start caring and still do a good job with that first part about when you have lunch, what teachers you have, or who is in your class, or what period you have a certain class. If you make a schedule change, your schedule is most likely going to change in the order that you have those classes, okay? So just know that it is going to change and that we can't do anything about it. Very good?
I'm taking environmental science and I want to drop. Will my lunch change?
I want to drop study hall. Will my classes change?
Can I get a new locker? I got Fred's class.
Please, can you get him out of my class?
Yes.
Wait, what?
So many things are happening outside of the JHS halls that we want you guys to know about. Here's Brianna Mullen with some local, national, and global news.
Good morning, Jasper High School. I'm Brianna Mullen, bringing you up to date on current event news. Our community has been very active this summer in getting ready for the Indiana Bicentennial this October. One specific project was the painting of the bison statues located throughout the state, emphasizing the term bicentennial. Here's a look on the scene for more details. The Indiana Association of United Way and its partners will develop and promote a public art bicentennial project in counties throughout the state. Local artists or organizations will be recruited to decorate scaled fiberglass bison for public display from summer to December 2016. Du Bois County has 2 bison on display.
So the purpose of this bicentennial project was to really promote the arts throughout Du Bois County. This was a big art-focused project throughout the state as well, but really just highlighting the iconic features of Du Bois County. The first bison is located on the German-American Boulevard at the train depot, and it depicts the image of the German flag. The German flag represents Jasper's ancestry from Germany, and it's a nice way to tie in our history with the present day. The second bison is located in the back parking lot of Jasper High School, and it showcases 2 iconic scenes of Jasper, the first being the Du Bois County Courthouse, and the second is a picture of the mill. Brianna Mullen, Hillary Bauer, and myself all worked on completing the bison located in the back parking lot of the high school. We were led by Mr. Dodd for this project. We started at the end of the 2016 school year and continued throughout the summer, finishing it up in time for the Strassenfest parade. So I think the project turned out really well overall.
Major floods hit the southern part of Louisiana on August 12, 2016. By August 14th, the situation had deteriorated and a major disaster was declared by President Obama. The American Red Cross dispatched volunteers to Louisiana to relieve what some are calling the worst natural disaster since Hurricane Sandy. Hit with 6.9 trillion gallons of rain in 1 week, Louisiana is now on a slow recovery. The Summer 2016 Olympics in Rio de Janeiro have concluded with the United States on top. The final medal count standings are as follows. The United States ranked first with a total of 121 medals. Second was China with 70 medals, and Great Britain following close behind with 67. The 2016 Olympics marked history with the announcement of Michael Phelps' official retirement from the Olympics after being awarded 6 more medals in Rio. Phelps holds the title of most decorated Olympian of all time with 28 total medals, 23 of them being gold. That's a wrap for this week's news. Stay tuned for next week for more current events.
Now we're going to throw it over to Nick Hodell for some JHS sports coverage.
Thanks, girls. There is plenty going on with sports as the fall season for many sports kicked into gear. One of those sports was the boys tennis team who started their season this past Tuesday, and since then, they've been very busy. Here's Jordan Trubisky with more on their start to the 2016 season.
Jasper Tennis started off their season last week, came out with a win against Princeton as their second match of the season. I had a chance to talk to Coach Yarbrough on his expectations for the rest of the season.
We've got a pretty young team this year. We graduated 6 seniors. 5 of those guys were on the varsity, so we're pretty inexperienced and young. Expect the beginning of the season to be a little bumpy, maybe take some losses maybe we haven't in the past. I would hope by the end of the season we would have a pretty strong team.
With only 4 seniors consisting of Bryce Siegel, Andrew Schmidt, Cameron Egler, and Nathaniel James, the team will have to rely on some younger players for big wins in the singles matches.
This weekend you have 3 ranked teams coming in. We'll play Avon on Friday night. Saturday morning we will play Castle. And then Saturday around noon we'll play Center Grove. So it should be a really good weekend. The forecast looks good, so hopefully it'll go well.
Be sure to come out and support boys tennis this weekend at their 4-team invite.
Another sport that officially started their campaign this past week was volleyball, and they impressed those in attendance, and they intend to keep impressing their fans over the course of their season. With more on the volleyball ready Wildcats, here's Brandon Wildman.
Jasper Volleyball started its season with a win over Princeton on Thursday. I asked Coach Milligan about what she thinks of her team this year.
We're really excited about this season. We're kind of young in certain positions. We graduated 6 seniors last year and they all were starters. So it's kind of a rebuilding year for us. We have some key positions back, but we're also filling some key roles like our left side hitter, setter, libero, with some underclassmen, a couple of freshmen. So it's going to be a little rebuilding year for us. And as the season progresses, I think that by the time the tournament comes around, we should be pretty good.
Their next game is tonight at home against Floyd Central. We wish them the best of luck for the rest of the season.
There's plenty to take in this week throughout the fall sports, as most teams will be at home at some point this week. This coming Saturday is a big highlight with both varsity soccer teams at home, and right next to them, the Jasper High School Sports Complex, will be the boys tennis team during a full morning and afternoon of tennis action, part of the 4-team invite. That will do it for the Wildcat Sports Desk, but now back to Kathleen and Chloe for the rest of Wildcat Weekly.
There will be a SOFA call-out meeting August 24th during homeroom in Mr. Dodd's room. Please bring $5 for dues. There is also a FCA call-out meeting tomorrow morning in the LGI at 7:30.
The freshman class officer results are President Dylan Carpenter, Vice President Kimber Schneer, Secretary Suchi Bandaru, Treasurer Ben Kizior.
Football homecoming nominations will be next week during homeroom. Varsity football players and previous homecoming court members, excluding seniors, cannot be nominated.
Also, Student Council is now doing dress-up days for every home football game. It will be a competition between each grade, and the grade with the most points at the end of the semester will win dilly bars. Next Friday's theme during school will be Jersey. That's it for this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly.
Thanks for watching.